Has anyone ever promised you something and then turned around and broke that promise? Well, many of us could probably say yes. But let me tell you about Jesus Christ, who made a promise to his disciples over 2,000 years ago. And that promise continues to this day for all of his modern day disciples. And that's coming up next on Higher Learning. John chapter 14, verses 15 and 16. And I will be using the Amplified version throughout this entire process today. And it reads, "If you really love me, you will obey my commands. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another comforter, counselor, helper, intercessor, advocate, strengthener, and standby, that he may remain with you forever." My brothers and sisters, in my heart, I believe that Jesus Christ understood that the life of a Christian was not always going to be easy. He knew the challenges that his disciples were going to face, and he knows exactly every trial, every heartache, every pain, every good and bad moment his modern day disciples will face. This is why the Holy Spirit, who is our counselor, our helper, our intercessor, our strengthener, is in our lives. Because when life becomes difficult, you're going to need the Holy Spirit to make sense of it all. Jesus said, the comforter, who is the counselor, the helper, the intercessor, the advocate, the strengthener, is the standby, whom the Father will send in my name, in my place, to represent me and act on my behalf. He will teach you all things and cause you to recall, will remind you of, bring to your remembrance everything I have told you. You see, the Spirit of truth, which is another name for the Holy Spirit, whom the world cannot receive, cannot welcome, because the world does not see the Holy Spirit or know or even recognize him. But all of you who have been called by his name, you know and you recognize him. Why? Because he lives with you and will always be with you. And because the Holy Spirit is indwelled in all of us, Jesus left us a perfect gift. And that's peace of mind and heart. So do not let your heart be troubled. Neither let them be afraid. And stop allowing yourself to be agitated or disturbed. And do not permit yourself to be fearful or intimidated or cowardly or even unsettled. If you remember, I've told you before that our end state is heaven. And Jesus Christ has promised us all of us who believe in him, that he will return. And as his modern day disciples, we will continue to do the work until he returns. And my brothers and sisters, that's good news. I just want to take this time to thank you all for your prayers and your support. And I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. So if by chance you have any questions or concerns about the Bible, about Christianity, about your walk with Christ. I will leave my email address below. And you can also follow me on Twitter, and I will provide you that information also. I am a Christian life coach, and I want to be able to provide for you spiritual advice based on Christian principles. So do not struggle alone with those burning concerns and questions about your Christianity, your walk with Christ, or even the Bible. I may be able to help. So my brothers and sisters, be blessed.